Hey, good morning, good morning. It's Reggie Pegues, the Prospering Dad, and it's Friday. I want to wish you a happy Friday. Hope that you had a great week. We are just having the best time. I hope that you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about it's time to reprogram your mind. Do you know the power of affirmations? It's time to reprogram your mind. Do you know the power of affirmations? So, if you're following me on YouTube, we're now over here on Facebook Live. Type in the comments and let me know where you're viewing from. Let me know if you're hashtag live, or hashtag replay, or hashtag new. As I acknowledge people as they come on, like Tanisha, good morning, good to see you. Danielle, good morning, good to see you. And I hope you guys are having a great week. As you know, we're still talking and discussing the Miracle Morning. Guys, if you haven't got it, I will put the link in the comments where you can get 2 free chapters to get free audios and free videos to begin your Miracle Morning. I am in day 20. I am feeling great. It's wonderful. And I just want you guys to share the experience. It's a great thing. If you're looking to change any part of your life, if you're looking to change every aspect of your life, the Miracle Morning can help you. So, like I said, today we're going to talk about it's time to change. It's time to change. It's time to reprogram your mind. Do you know the power of affirmations? Now, I have to admit, good morning, Jennifer Cremens. Good morning, good to see you. Good morning, Kenna. Good to see you. I have to admit, guys, for the longest of time, I was not a believer. I was not a believer of affirmations. I really wasn't until I realized that we use affirmations all the time. All the time. We use them all the time. And, for example, when you say, I can do this, and you repeat it, and you feel it, and you believe it, that's an affirmation. And consequently, when you say, well, I can't do this, it's an affirmation. It's a thought that you're reaffirming each and every day. Good morning, Robbie. Good to see you. Good morning, Jennifer. Good to see you. So whether you are aware of it or not, we utilize and implement affirmations all the time. All the time. But I want to talk today about how we can use affirmations to shape the life that we want. So we can live that 10x life, to live that best life that we all want today. So with affirmations, as you can see on the back of my wall here, this is also my vision board, right? You see Damon John is up here and Barbara Cochran from Shark Tank. I went to a seminar a few months ago that he was holding. We're actually from the same community. And I encourage you guys to go to seminars, go to places where you can connect with other like-minded people to get energy and help you to develop and shape your dreams. But one of the things I want to share today is that affirmations are successful people use affirmations all the time. And like I said, I thought I didn't give it much credence. I didn't give it much stake. I didn't believe, in that, so much until I actually started doing it. And then when I read the Bible and I realized that God said, write the vision and make it plain so that he that runneth may read it. And by that, it's saying that we should write out what it is. We should write out affirmations. We should write out what it is that we want to have. We should write out our goals. So the thing that I want you to understand is you can use affirmations to address any area of your life. Let's say, for example, if you want to work on, let's say, weight loss, you can write out an affirmation saying, I'm going to lose 20 pounds by a specific date. Or if you want to work out something in your finances, you can write that out and say, listen, I'm going to be debt-free in 2 years and give it a date. Or I'm going to work on my relationship. Or I'm going to do better in a specific area. So we can use affirmations to attract, create, and sustain the level of success that we want to see in our lives. So affirmations are very powerful, but it takes on a whole nother life when we take our affirmations and we write them out. We take the time to write them out. So what is it that you want to work on? What area in your life do you want to work on? What is it that you want to achieve? What level of success do you want to have? So you want to begin to write out your affirmations so you can attract, create, and sustain the level of success that you want to sustain in your life. Focus on the areas that you really want to fix in your life. Focus on those areas. For me, when I was working and I wanted to really leave my workplace, I used to have a locker. So in there, when I started really using affirmations, in there, I put index cards. So every time I opened up my locker, and even during the course of the day when I felt, stressed, or I felt like, things weren't going, I wasn't having a good day, let's say, I would go to my locker and I would read my affirmations. One affirmation that I used to read was a quote by Frank Sinatra that said, if you want to get even, experience massive success, or something like that. I'm misquoting it, I think. But it was one of those things that just motivated me. So every day when I would, as soon as I would come into work early, if I felt tired or whatever, I open up my locker and I would see the quotes that I had there, that I would, I put that I was going to leave my job by a specific date, that I was going to do certain things by a certain day. Good morning, Cousin Clara. Good to see you. So I would see those affirmations. And as you can see here on my wall, I have my affirmations that are actually all over. I have them all over. They're not just on my wall. I have them on my dresser. I have a whiteboard that's my vision board. I have them on there as well. And when I really understood how powerful affirmations were, how powerful it was to helping me shape my ideas and help me to get to where I am today and continue to help me to get to where I'm going, I want you guys to understand just how powerful it can be. So you want to focus on the areas that you want to fix in your life. What is it that you want to change? Write out a card. Write out a card. I wish I had it, but it's over in my pants. I took another idea from Jim Carrey, the actor. And a couple of years ago, I wrote myself out a check. You could take one of your old checks. I don't know, a lot of people don't have checks anymore. But you could get an old check, or you can get an index card. But I wrote myself a check for over $1 million that, in my mind, I'm going to cash within the next 2 years. That's an affirmation. So you want to do something and write out what it is that you want to fix in your life, something that you want to correct. Is it a relationship? Is it your finances? Is it a goal, that you want to achieve? Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to, build a business? Do you want to create a not-for-profit? Do you want to help more people? Do you want to feed the hungry? Whatever it is, you can write out your affirmation and say, listen, I want to do this, or this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to accomplish, right? Write it out clearly. Write it out clearly. Be sure to write it out clearly. You want to write it out in such a way that what your ideal vision of what it is that you want to accomplish in each area of your life is clear. I have specific goals. There's a goal that I want to reach before my birthday. There's other goals that I want to achieve. There's business goals that I want to achieve. There's things that I want to do with my family. And don't just base it around your finances. Look at your whole life. Look at your whole life in total. And just figure out what it is that you want to fix. What it is that you want to do. Now, the last point I want to leave with you guys is this. You want to be consistent. This isn't one of those things that you do today and then you don't do it tomorrow. Here's why. When you can see what your goals are, you write out your affirmations, and There's 2 points, actually. Not only do you want to write it out, but you want to read them aloud at least once a day, preferably twice a day, once when you get up in the morning and once when you go to bed at night. But you want to be sure to internalize it. And here's why. Our mind is designed to problem solve. Okay? So let's go back to the example of, like, if you want to lose weight. If you write out your affirmation and you put it on an index card and you read it and you look at it and you say and you speak it out loud, often, the Bible says we call those things that be not as though they were. One thing that people fail to realize about the Bible and Scripture is it's created to be read aloud. So you can put that energy into the universe and attract to you the things that you want to have. So when you have your affirmation, let's say if it's weight loss, and you write it down, right? And you look at it periodically. When I used to work, I used to have my affirmations, I wanted to leave my job. So I kept it on an index card. Good morning, Hey, Danielle. I kept it on an index card in my pocket. So if I went to a meeting where, I allowed myself to get annoyed or something happened where I started to get out of myself and get out of my focus, what I did was I would look at my card. I would look at my affirmation. I would look at that promise, and I would commit to myself to say, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to accomplish this no matter what, and I'm going to get this done. So it's so important. So if it's like weight loss and you want to lose 10 pounds, let's say by, December, by Christmas, write it out. I will lose 10 pounds by December 25th. I'm going to change the way that I eat. I'm going to exercise at least for 30 minutes a day. And I'm committed to doing this. You write that affirmation out. And I guarantee you, what's going to happen is, as you see it, as you speak it into existence, your mind is going to seek solutions for it. It's going to seek solutions for it. And when you see that first thing in the morning, when you see that just before you go to bed, it feeds your mind positive thoughts and gives it something to work on. Now, many of you that are listening to me now, and again, please type in the comments, let me know where you're viewing from. Type #live, or if you're watching a replay, type #replay. Many of us have this habit. I used to have this habit. And until I realized and learned to study how detrimental it actually is. Many of us go to sleep with the television on. And we might leave it on the news, or we might leave it on some movie where there's gun violence and there's horror movie or whatever it is, right? Those signals, that information is going into your subconscious mind. You ever wonder why you don't sleep well, or you never ever wonder why you have nightmares? It's because your brain doesn't shut off. So when you are going to sleep with the TV on, you are still being susceptible to the information that's being provided, whatever that source is. So you got to learn how to go to bed with a good thought, because the last thought that we go to sleep with is the first thought that we wake up with. So if you go to bed looking at your affirmation, and you can have more than one, but you want to stay focused. But you go to bed looking at your affirmations. I have affirmations that I read each and every night. I have affirmations that I read in the morning. Okay? And that's what I fill my mind with. That's how I start my day. That's how I go to sleep. So when I wake up, I'm full of energy. I'm full of life. I'm ready to take on the day. So it's time for you to reprogram your mind. It's time for you to reprogram the way that you think. I want you to get the power of affirmations. Affirmations are powerful. You can use index cards. You can get a whiteboard. You can carry it around with you all the time. But figure out what it is that you want and write it out. Be sure to write it out. Write it out so you can see it. Speak it aloud. We call those things that be not as though they were. Verbalize it each and every day. Let it be the first thing that you see in the morning and the last thing that you see before you go to bed. Attract, create, and sustain the life that you want, the level of success that you want in whatever area it is in your business, in your life, in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, write it out clearly so your subconscious mind can work on it and bring you the solutions, the resources, the people that you need each and every day to make your dreams come true so you can live the life that you want to live. So guys, on that note, I hope that you guys got some tremendous value out of the day. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about today's live. Go over to my YouTube channel, Reggie, R-E-G-G-I-E, B Pegues, on YouTube. Like this video today or like whatever video that you watch. And please leave a comment. If you have any questions, please leave a question. Watch the videos on my channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button so as I upload new content, you're the first to know. Hey, Jessica, good to see you. You're going to have to watch the replay, darling. Hit the subscribe button, as I was saying. And so as I upload new content, you'll be the first to know. Like this video. Be sure, everybody that's on here, like this video today. And hit the notification button so as I come on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, you will be able to continue to follow me each and every day. And most importantly, again, like and share this video because someone that you know needs this word today. Hope you guys have a great weekend. It's been phenomenal. Hey, Cousin Artie, good to see you. You have to watch the replay. I hope you have a great weekend. Set some goals this weekend. Make sure that you reach out, connect with somebody, call somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. Because the more that you serve people, the more it serves you. On that note, I want you guys to have a great, great weekend. And I look forward to talking to you again on Monday.